In this video, we're going to be looking at how to find the area of rectangles. Now, the first thing that we need to know is what is an area. Now, the area of a shape is the inside of the shape. So it's a space inside the shape. So it's all of this part here. So we want to know what space do we have inside that shape there. So to find this, because it's drawn on squared paper, we can just count the squares. Now, each one of these squares is 1 centimetre. That's 1 centimetre, 1 centimetre, 1 centimetre. Okay, and it keeps on going. So I can count up how many centimetre squared or squared centimetres are inside this rectangle. So I've got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far that's 2 lots of 5. And then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in total, I've got 5, 10, 15 squared centimetres inside that rectangle. So the area of this shape is 15 squared centimetres. Okay, so I've just counted up the squares inside the shape. Now, if we have a look at another example, so if I have this rectangle here, so if I look at this rectangle, I need to find the area of this shape. So again, I'm going to count the squares that are inside. Now remember, every square is 1 centimetre by 1 centimetre. So 1 centimetre all the way along for each square, and each square going down is 1 centimetre high as well. So I need to count how many squared centimetres fit inside this rectangle. Okay, so if we start counting, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So in total, the area is going to be 20 squared centimetres. Okay, we write it as centimetres with the squared on the end. Now again, if I look at each row, I've got 5 centimetres along here. So I've got 5 squares along here, I've got another 5 here, another 5 here, another 5 here. So I've actually got 4 lots of 5s. So I know that going down is 4 centimetres because I have 4 squares. Now going along is 5 centimetres because I've got 5 squares going along. Now if I look at these numbers and think about the link between the 4 and the 5 and the 20, we can see that I've got groups of 5. So there's a group of 5, here's a group of 5, here's a group of 5, here's a group of 5, and I've got 4 lots of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I think about the rule that we can use, I know that the area is going to be the length going across times by the width. Okay, so that is the length times by the width. So length times width will give me the area of a rectangle. Now, if we try this again, so if we look at another example, so if we look at this example here, now instead of counting, instead of counting every square, I'm just going to count how many squares go down. So my width is 3 centimeters, and then how many squares we have going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 centimeters going across. So the length is 6 and the width is 3. Now I need to find the area of this rectangle, and I know from before that if I have the length times by the width, that will give me the area. So I've got 3 lots of 6s. Okay, so I've got rows of 6 and I've got 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. So this means that my area is going to be the length times by the width. So 6 times 3, which is 18 squared centimeters. So the area is 18 squared centimeters. Now, if I was to count all of these squares inside, I would find 18 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we'll just try one more example. Now this time, I'm going to give you different numbers. So we're not going by the squares that are on the page. Okay, so there's no more squares on the page. Now this time I'm going to tell you that my length is, let's say 10 centimeters. So I've got 10 centimeters for my length. The width is going to be 5 centimeters. Now, we don't have any squares in here, so it's not drawn to scale. So we're going to have to use the information that they have given us in this question. So I know that to find the area of this, I need to do length times width. Now the length is 10 and my width is 5. So I'm going to do 10 times 5, work that out, and the answer will give me 50 squared centimeters because we are measuring here in centimeters and this is also in centimeters. So we have 50 squared centimeters.